You might need to sit down for this one. This is a fiery episode for you. It is time for you to stop shrinking, stop softening, stop dimming your light, stop diluting your message, and claim your authority. Had to stop myself from swearing then. I want you to remember who the hell you are. I want you to stop giving away your power. I want you to go into this week with full body knowing that this is the week that you claim your highest level authority. You are the expert. I know you hate it when I use that word. So many women go, oh, I don't like to say that I'm an expert. You are one. Get used to it. You are one. You are the authority. Okay. So buckle up. Let's get into another episode of the Sunday Sales Queen Nudge. If you know somebody, maybe one of your business besties who's playing small, who needs to step up, step out, step louder, bolder, more courageous, please do share this episode with her, okay? So let's get one thing clear before we dive in. You aren't trying to be an expert. You aren't trying to be the authority. You already are one, okay? This is not something that gets handed out to you. This is not something that comes through validation. You don't become an expert or an authority when you have a certain number of followers, a certain level of income, or somebody says that you're an expert. None of those things. Authority comes from your lived experience, your depth, your results, your ability to lead women through a transformation, your ability to guide your clients in whatever it is that you do, whether you're a coach, a mentor, a service provider, a brand strategist, a web developer, a VA, a social media manager, whatever it is that you do. You have experience that you are selling. You have expertise that other people need from you. So you do not need to wait to be an expert. You already are one. You just have to show up like you are an expert. You have to show up and claim the authority, okay? Every time you doubt yourself, you are forgetting the truth, that your knowledge is powerful, it is valuable, that your voice is needed, that your perspective on things is unique. Nobody has lived your life. Nobody sees it through the lens that you do, okay? The world does not need another watered down coach playing small. The world does not need another version of you who's trying to be different than what you are. Yeah, the world needs you in your full uncensored potency. Your audience, your community, your clients, they need you in your full unapologetic identity. Okay? So let's stop waiting for permission. Authority is not handed to you. Never is it handed out. Never. It's claimed. Nobody is going to come along and say, here you go, my darling, you are now an authority. You have to claim it. Okay? And far too many women are waiting for somebody to tap them on the shoulder and say, okay, babe, you're ready now. Off you go. Go and lead. But that moment, it never comes. Leadership is an identity, not an invitation. You don't need to be invited. You're already at the party. It's your business. You created the party. It's yours, yeah? When you speak with certainty and you sell with real conviction and you show up like a woman who knows in her body, mind, soul, fully aligned that her work changes lives, that is when your audience will wake up to your power. If you feel right now like you're invisible, like nobody knows your name, and you want to be chosen as number one, that comes with authority, but that authority comes when you claim it, when you decide. Okay? When you decide. Nobody else, you. Every time you hesitate, every time you dilute your message, every time you hold back from being your magnetic self, every time you question yourself, you hand your power to somebody else who is most likely not more qualified than you, just more certain. This is the week that you stop doing that. Are you ready? Are you ready to stop doing that? Because I want you to hear this. Iconic women, they don't rise because they're flawless. They don't rise just because they're visible. It's because they keep showing up. They stop apologizing for being ambitious. They don't dim their light. They don't apologize for knowing what they know. They take up space without asking if it's okay. Yeah, they say the thing that needs to be said, the thing that nobody else is saying. They trust their gut instinct way more than they trust other people's opinions. Yeah, your iconic power is already yours. Nobody's going to give it to you. It's just that you've been burying it away. Yeah, you've been hiding it under the layers of, oh, is this good enough? Will I get judged? What if it's wrong? What if it's not as good as someone else's? Yeah? This is the time that you don't wait. This is the moment that you play bigger, that you don't worry about being liked, that you step into your leadership, okay? So I want you to anchor into another weekly mantra. And that mantra is, I am the authority. I lead with iconic power. Say it until your whole body believes it. Because I know the first time you say it, you will start to, as you're saying it, you will start to think, oh, what a load of crap. Why has Rachel got me saying this? Yeah. Your mouth and your brain will not be aligned. You will be speaking the words and you won't fully believe them. But I want you to say it over and over and over. I want you to really anchor into this mantra. I am the authority. I lead with iconic power. And if you want to give it even more power, you could add some evidence to it. Yeah, I am the authority. I lead with iconic power. And I know this because, and then list out the knowing, list out the reasons, the evidence. Okay. And you must have loads of evidence. It's just that you hide it away. Okay. So I want you to say it out loud until your whole body believes it. And this week, I want you to do one action that your most iconic, audacious self would take. One action. It could be you share a bold opinion that you think that most of your audience won't like. Yeah, maybe it's a truth that they don't want to admit to. Yeah, you could bust a myth. You could go live without overthinking and share that bold truth. You could raise your prices. Yeah, you could pitch a collaboration to somebody. You could say, hey, I've been thinking about reaching out to you, and the little voice in my head told me like not to be too much, but actually I'm just going to voice note you and see if you want to collaborate. See if you want a speaker for your group. See if your membership would value my take on XYZ. Pitch the collaboration. Yeah, it could be your iconic power move, could be share a call to action without softening it, without diluting it. It could be that you just show your face more, speak your truth more, lead more powerfully, okay? Authority is a muscle, yeah? It's like anything. It's like if you're going to the gym, if you're in a new health habit, yeah, and you're going to the gym and you're working out on the weights, the first time you pick up the weight, it feels heavy. Yeah, this might feel hard when you first start doing it, but authority building is a muscle. So you have to practice. The more reps you do, the better you will get, okay? And today we are activating that muscle group, okay? I'd love you to drop into my Instagram DMs and let me know how it feels, yeah? And if somebody that you know would really benefit from listening to this very short episode, please do share it with them. Remember, I am the authority. I lead with iconic power. Talk the evidence through, list out the evidence, say it out loud until your body is fully anchored into it. And I will see you in the next episode.